My dear people.my, apologies for going AWOL last week. I'm still shocked by Robert Jr.'s behavior. I really don't understand why Jr. would want to be cozy with his father's tormentors. The very people that Baba rejected on his dying bed. I was tempted to think that he wants to destroy the party from inside, but then that's an awful strategy. Johnso, with all his political acumen and big education, tried that, but where is he today? So destroying from inside is naive, and I don't think Junior has got what it takes. That boy has Baba's name, but he goes on to betray Gushungo in such fashion. I need to have a word with him, or I am disinheriting him for betraying Baba. To be clear, these people tormented Baba when he was alive, and now they are tormenting him in death. That whole exhumation ruse is the continuation of Baba's tormentation. Why Jr. would want to even associate with these people beats me. And that prophet that he spends his time with really gets on my nerves. I did well with Bona, but I feel with the boys I have been a terrible parent. Baba is surely turning in his grave. Speaking of children, whatever happened to Bertha, Dowgie's daughter? She's gone silent. I'm beginning to worry about her well-being. Youc. Bertha was very vocal about her father's supposed political support. In fact, she thought he was going to be the next president. But the March by-elections have put Dowgie in his place and effectively silenced his loudmouth daughter. Just like her father, her silence on Twitter has been deafening since that epic harvest of zeros. To be fair, I'm not attacking Dowgie's family and I'm not being personal, but Bertha is fair game because of the way she was toxic on social media, where she hallucinated about her father's supposed support. The by-elections were a rude awakening, and I don't think we will be hearing from Madam Bertha for a while. Did she really think her father would win elections, or was she doing it for likes on social media? KKK. Maybe I'm being hard on her. Let's wait for 2023, maybe their fortunes will improve. A key question though is what's next for Dowgie. The posturing is over, and his support or lack thereof is now clear. In fact, he is now literally a footnote in Zimbabwe's political history. Zimbabweans do love distractions and petty arguments. In the past few days, the debate has been whether CCC is a new party or not. CCC say they are a new party formed before the by-elections. They lost their name, money and parliamentary seats to Dowgie. While this may seem unimportant, it gives them bragging rights that a one-month-old party achieved as much as they did in the by-elections. On the other hand, ZANU-PF argues that CCC is nothing but old wine in a new cask. The faces are the same, the strategy the same, they argue. I won't get involved in the argument, but just to say, if the CCC isn't new, what is new about the so-called new dispensation? Launchmore has been part of the government for 42 years. Appa, Kembo, Mudenda etc. have all been in the echelons of power for donkey years, and today you want to tell me there's anything new about them? What a joke, KKK. I hope you now realize why this is a silly debate. My sincerest condolences to the family of Elvis Nyathi. Nyathi died in the most gruesome manner possible, first being pelted with rocks before being burned. Nobody deserves to die in such a cruel manner. Only thing, though, that we have to discuss is that if Zimbabwe had employment opportunities, people like Elvis would not have found reason to go to South Africa. Every day we are bombarded with statistics of how well the economy is doing and how low our unemployment rate is. If these stats were any true, then there would be more jobs created, and there would be no reason for people to go to South Africa for jobs. The death of Elvis is regrettable and would have been avoided if this country provided economic opportunities for its citizens. That Elvis died in South Africa is a stain on the conscience of all Zimbabweans and is an illustration of this government's endemic failures. Don't get me wrong, migration to South Africa is as old as colonialism, but what's worrying is the sheer volumes of people that are leaving Zimbabwe for neighboring countries. Instead of posturing and issuing pointless statements, there is need for soul-searching from the government. As long as the economy isn't conducive, more Zimbabweans will trek to South Africa, and this will give rise to xenophobia. Munipenga.